Hi all. Today we will going to discuss about the modes of nutrition, a subtopic of our first chapter, nutrition. So before this, see, in our 10th bioscience there are 10 chapters like nutrition, respiration, transportation, excretion, coordination, reproduction, coordination in life processes, heredity, our environment and natural resources. So these 10 chapters are very important for not only for your marks, ranks and your GPA points, but also these 10 chapters are very important for your daily life activities. So students, please listen carefully, understand thoroughly and aware completely. You should apply these 10 chapters knowledge to your daily life activities, and you should develop your scientific attitude, scientific skills and make your life healthy and happy. So in this session, our first chapter, nutrition. These are the subtopics of the nutrition like modes of nutrition, photosynthesis, essential materials of photosynthesis, some experiments related to photosynthesis, TS of leaf, TS of chloroplast, mechanism of photosynthesis, detailed study of heterotrophs, nutrition in human beings, digestive enzymes, malnutrition and vitamins. So the first subtopic, modes of nutrition. Now we will discuss about the modes of nutrition. So nutrition means intake of the food. The nutrition is a process of the source of energy can transferring from outside of the body to inside of the living organism's body. So you know very well the nutrients are two types, macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients are carbohydrates, proteins and lipids. Micronutrients are vitamins and minerals. So all living organisms like single cellular living organisms like amoeba to complex multicellular living organisms like human beings need food mainly for growth, repair and also for the maintaining the body temperature. All living organisms need food mainly for growth, repair and also for the maintaining the body temperature. So even within the human body, all cells require so many types of chemical compounds as food for the maintaining of their metabolic activities. So the collecting of the food is varies different from cell to cell and organism to organism. So based on the collecting of the food, the nutrition is mainly divided into two types. One is autotrophic nutrition and second one is heterotrophic nutrition. So here auto means self, trophic means feed. Autotrophic nutrition is a process of synthesizing the own food material, whereas hetero means others. Heterotrophic nutrition is a process of the organisms depend on other plants and animals for the food. So autotrophic nutrition. Autotrophs are the organisms which can synthesize their own food material or called as autotrophs. Most of the autotrophs are independent. They synthesize their own food material is described as the autotrophic nutrition. Again, autotrophic nutrition is divided into two types, photosynthesis and chemosynthesis. Here photosynthesis, photo means light, synthesis means making the food. So photosynthesis is a process of by using the light energy making the food material. And chemosynthesis, here chemo means chemicals. So chemosynthesis is a process of by using the chemicals to synthesize the food materials. So most of the green plants are example for photosynthesis and some bacteria are example for the chemosynthesis. In our chapter we will discuss about photosynthesis. So here photosynthesis, photo means light, synthesis means making food. So most of the green plants can acquiring the minerals and water from the soil, carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, sunlight from the sun. In the presence of the chlorophyll, they can synthesize the complex compounds like carbohydrates, proteins and lipids. So from the simple compounds like minerals, water, carbon dioxide, sunlight, they can synthesize very complex compound substances like carbohydrates, proteins and lipids. So these compounds which are produced from the most of the green plants utilized for providing the food to the all living organisms, including human beings. So here most of the things we eat are obtaining from the plants. So even if we depend on animals, we find that all animals depend on plants for their food. So here there are so many life processes in plants, but the only process, photosynthesis, makes the plants as the universal food providers. They providing the food to all living organisms like microorganisms, animals and including human beings. So here this is the photosynthesis, and we will discuss the photosynthesis in detail in our next class. So another mode of nutrition is heterotrophic nutrition. Heterotrophic nutrition is a process of they depend on other animals for the food. So again, heterotrophic nutrition is divided into so many types like holozoic heterotrophic nutrition, saprophytic nutrition, parasitic nutrition. Besides of these three, there are also symbiotic heterotrophic nutrition and insectivorous nutrition also there. But in our lesson, we will discuss only these three types of nutritions. So here, holozoic. Holo means complete, whole. Zoic means animals. So in the holozoic nutrition is a process of feeding on complete food as solid or liquid directly into the body. So for example of holozoic heterotrophic nutrition, amoeba and human beings and most of the animals are holozoic nutrients. So these holozoic animals can take the complete food material as in the form of solid or in the form of liquid directly into the body. So next, the saprophytic nutrition, this is also called as lysophytic nutrition. So it is a process in which the saprophytes are depend on decaying matter of dead plants and animals. So lyso means lysis. So these saprophytes can depend on decaying matter of dead plants and animals. They break down of that material, then only they absorb that food material. So for example of saprophytic nutrition, fungi means yeast, mushrooms, bread molds like rhizopus. So third one is the parasitic nutrition. The parasitic nutrition is a process of they depend on other living organisms for the food. So the examples of parasitic nutrition are cuscuta, roundworm and tapeworms. So these are three types of the heterotrophic nutritions, and this is the modes of nutrition. So we will discuss photosynthesis in detail in our next class. Thank you.